Information and Communication Technology, Febmar 2021 041731, paper code, paper 3, Data Analysis and Website Authoring. From this Febmar 2021, we are going to solve spreadsheet task. So let's come down. You have been supplied with the following source files. These all source files will be given to you in the compressed format. You need to extract it. And now we'll move to spreadsheet task directly without wasting much time. Task 5, Data Analysis. You are going to use a spreadsheet to analyze the annual donations given by each region. All currency values must be in dollars to 2 decimal places. Use the most efficient method for each task. Now question number 11. Open and examine the file m21 income.csv in a spreadsheet package. So this m21 income.csv will be provided to you in the source files. You have to open and examine. Examine means you just have to check it. Next, place the text last edited by followed by a space, then your name, center number and candidate number center align. So you have to write this text in the footer, after that space, your name, center number, candidate number, center align in the footer. So for taking footer, click on insert tab, text, header and footer. Here you can see header. Just scroll down to the page, you will come to footer part. So center align in the footer, right? Center align in the footer. So text last edited by followed by space, then your name, center number and candidate number. Suppose my candidate number is 1234. So last edited by and then name, center number, candidate number followed by space. Okay. So we are done with this footer part. Now again to move to the normal document, just click here normal and scroll up. Okay. Next, save this as a spreadsheet with the file name m21 ocean underscore center number candidate number. Okay. So you have to save this file with name m21 ocean underscore center number then candidate number. So save this in your work area. Work area means folder. Save as. Suppose I'll save it on desktop. Inside this I'll create one work area with name 2021. Inside this you have to save this file. See, save this as a spreadsheet with the file name m21 ocean center number candidate number like this. So while saving you have to save this in the form of spreadsheet. Now this is in CSV format, so it will be saved as Excel workbook and the name will be m21 ocean followed by center number, that is Z, whatever you write. After that candidate number. Suppose my candidate number is 1234. Don't forget to change the file type as Excel workbook and then save. Done. Next, delete. Now come to question number 12. Delete rows 2 and 3 of the spreadsheet. So you have to open this spreadsheet and row 2 and 3 you have to delete. So for selecting row 2 and 3, bring your mouse pointer on the row heading and when it changes to the dark black arrow, select and then drag it down. Now you can see 2 rows are selected, 2 row second and third. Delete row 2 and 3 of the spreadsheet. So you have to delete those 2 rows. So right click and delete. So done, we have deleted row 2 and 3 from the spreadsheet. Next, format the spreadsheet to look like this. Now you have to format the spreadsheet so that the spreadsheet should look like this. Okay. So here you can see from A1 to I1 all the cells are merged together. Even the font size is big and it is gray shaded. So what we can do is from A1 to I1 we can merge all the cells. Merge and center, because all the cells are merged together and the text is center aligned. So for merge and center you have to select the cell range and in this alignment group merge and center. Done. Now next you can see the height of first row is little big, increased. So you can increase the height of this and even the font size is big, so you can increase the font size also. It should be same as your format which is given here in the question paper. and save our oceans. Okay, font is same. I think I should increase the height little more. Done. Now if you want, you can apply gray shading to this. Next, after this you can see in second row from C2 to I2. From C2 to I2, rows are merged. So you have to select from C2 to I2 and again alignment group, merge and center. The text is center aligned. Again the height of second row is little big, so just increase from here and even increase the font size. You can see regional income, it is written in bold. So select and bold. Increase the font size little bit. Done. Next you can see 4, 5, 6 and 7. For this quarter 1, quarter 2, quarter 3 and quarter 4, 4, 5, 6 and 7 are merged. Then 8, 9, 10, 11 are merged. Then 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Like this, 3, 4, 4 rows are merged, right? So here you can merge this. Again this, next 4. Your spreadsheet should look same as given in the question paper. So based on that, you have to select which is the best formatting. Okay. Now what difference you can see is this quarter 1, quarter 2, quarter 3, quarter 4 is in center align, right? Vertical align also center and the text is also center align. Gray shading and font is bold and little big. So this all together I'll select and center align, and it is bold, little, font is also big. Okay, and gray shading will apply for now, and even borders are visible. So for that, drop down outside borders or all borders. See, now I think it looks same as given in the question paper. I think we should reduce the font size little bit of this. Now perfect. Next, this is done. Now you can see this from B7 to I7, that again that row is been highlighted gray, the all total one, right? So you have to select like this till I7 and then highlight with gray. Similarly for this also, in the question paper it has been highlighted. So for all the total columns you have to do. Done. All the total columns are been highlighted here. Next is annual total and quarterly average. For this annual total and quarterly average, this also has to be highlighted in gray. But this text, you can see A and B are merged together in this. So this has to be merged and right align, merge across. Again this also merge, and now you can change the alignment to right. Done. And gray shading. Done. Now next here is, I think for this entire table borders are visible. So select this whole in which the data is there, all the cell ranges, and then all borders. Now it looks perfect. After that, format the merged cell in row 1 to contain black 48 point text on a yellow background. So whatever text you have merged in row 1, this is row 1, you have to make that text 48 point and it should be on a yellow background, black 48 point on yellow background. So select background color should be yellow and font size should be 48. So as per the font size, the height should be there. Okay. Done. Next, format the merged cells in row 2 and the merged cells between A4 and A19 to contain black. Format the merged cells in row 2. In row 2 we merged from C2 to I2 and A4 and A19. So from A4 and A19, this and this we have to merge 18-point text on grey background. So background we don't have to change, a grey background, and the font size should be 18. And for this also font size should be 18. Background we have already done grey. So done. Now next you can do is just increase the size. Done. Save all the tasks which you are doing. After that, next, enter functions in the appropriate cells to calculate the total income for each quarter for each region. So now you have to apply proper function to calculate proper function in appropriate cells to calculate the total income for each quarter. For each quarter means this is one quarter. 3 months are, one quarter is of 3 months. So here you have to apply the function for each region. For that, just make sure that data is clearly visible first. That's it. And even formatting part, you can see this text, the months which are given. In fact, all the text is right align here. So what we can do is we can select all this text and make it right align. Just see the headings. Headings are not right align. Except headings, all other text is right align. So text right align. Done. Next, after that, and even currency symbol is there for the all the values. So for that you can change format from general to currency, and sign should be $sign. Okay. Or else if you want the format exactly, click on this right corner arrow of number, currency, and then select which currency you want. Up to 2 decimal places. Done. Next, enter function in the appropriate cell to calculate the total income for each quarter. So for we need to calculate total income. So whenever we calculate total income, we use sum function. So just make sure, like whenever you write function or formula in Excel, it is compulsory to write is equals to sign first. So select the cell, write is equals to. If you forgot to write is equals to sign, then it will consider as a normal text. So sum function will use for calculating the total is equals to sum, and then select the range, bracket close, enter. We got the total here. Now instead of typing everywhere in each and every cell, what you can do, select, bring your mouse pointer on this corner arrow where one small square is there, if you can see this. So bring your mouse pointer here on this corner arrow, and when it changes to plus sign, just drag it. You will get the total of all the regions. Same formula we have to use here for quarter 2. For North America region, for quarter 2, again is equals to sum, and then select this 3, bracket close, enter. And again bring this mouse pointer in the right corner and drag it. This is known as absolute reference. Relative reference, sorry, not absolute reference. This is known as relative reference because it takes the reference of the previous function and behaves accordingly. Again, sum, tab, for each region we wanted, enter. Now select and drag. Done. For each quarter, for each region. So this is done. Next, enter function in the appropriate cells in column I to calculate the total income for each month. So in column I, we need to enter the function to calculate the total for each month. Now for January month, total of, like, from North America, South America, Europe, Africa, Asia and Oceania, all these regions we have to calculate the total for January month. So again, for calculating total, which formula will use? Sum function. So is equals to sum, and then select the range from C to H, and then bracket close, enter. So here we got the total for 1 month. Similarly, you have to use relative reference now. Bring your mouse pointer on this corner and drag. Done. Next, again here, for each month we need to calculate, right? So again we can calculate here by using same function, is equals to sum, is equals to sum, and then select the range, bracket close, enter. Similarly, now drag down for all the other months. Now for quarter 3, again is equals to sum, and then totals for like values for all the regions, and then enter. Select and then drag down. Similarly over here, sum function, select and drag, enter. Done. Now next here is, so we are done with this question. For each quarter, each month we have calculated. Question 16. Enter formula in the appropriate cells to calculate the annual total income for each region. Now we have used functions in question 14 and 15, but now here we have to use formula and not the function. Function is predefined formula, but here we are going to use formula in appropriate cell to calculate the annual total income for each region. So annual total income for each region in appropriate cell. Now which is the appropriate cell? This annual total. So we have to use formula, not the function. Function is sum, but we have to use formula to calculate annual total income for each region. So for calculating for each region is of like this. This is the whole region, right, for annual from January to December. So is equals to, keep in mind that you have to use formula and not the function. So C7 plus, because this is a total of 3 months, right? So we'll take total directly instead of taking the cells, plus C11 plus C15 plus, even this total should be there, right? We haven't calculated this function, this. So okay, fine, we'll calculate annual total and then we'll add this, is equals to sum for the last quarter, sum function. Now see, the annual total is automatically updated. I'll show you this formula again. You have to write formula. So is equals to quarter 1's total plus quarter 2's total plus quarter 3's total plus quarter 4's total, and then done, enter. Now again we want for all regions, annual total for all regions. So bring this mouse pointer on the corner arrow and just drag it. This is known as relative cell reference. It takes the reference of the previous formula and according to it updates. Next, enter function in the appropriate cell to calculate the average of the quarterly total for each region. Now here you have to enter the function for average. So quarterly average means we have to calculate the average for this whole quarter. So enter functions in appropriate cells to calculate the average of the quarterly total for each region. So quarterly total for each region means this is quarterly total, right? So for whole region we want. So is equals to average. For function for average is average, and then this comma this comma this, quarterly total we want now. So each quarter, bracket close and enter. So this is the average of this one region, annual average for this one region. Again drag from your relative reference. So like this we got for all the regions. Done. Next, apply appropriate formatting to cells containing numeric values. So whichever cells contain numeric values, you have to apply appropriate formatting. Now applying appropriate formatting means applying the currency symbol and decimal places should be up to 2. So this is up to 2 decimal places and it is already been formatted with currency symbol. Next, save your spreadsheet. Print your spreadsheet showing the formulas. Now showing formulas you have to print. To show formulas, click on formulas tab, show formulas. Just make sure all formulas are clearly visible and then you have to print your worksheet. Row and column headings are displayed. Row and column headings are displayed. I'll show you how to take printout. File, print. Now see here, print active sheet. But you can see we need row and column headings should be visible, right? So row and column headings. In this sheet tab, you will get row and column headings and then OK. So you can see now column headings A, B, C, D and row headings 1, 2, 3 are visible because okay. Now page orientation is landscape. Page layout should be landscape. Done. Next, contents of all cells are fully visible and easily readable. So you have to print in this manner. Now you can see only some of the text is visible. So sometimes if you want to take the whole data or you want to add more data, you can remove this page break review. Click on view tab, page break review and you can drag this blue line to the last. But all your data also should be visible clearly. As per that you have to take the print. See. Landscape orientation, custom scaling you can adjust. Done. Next thing here is this is printout 2. Make sure that you have entered your name, center number, candidate number on the spreadsheet showing the formulas. Your name, center number, candidate number should be there. Next, print your spreadsheet showing the values. Now you don't have to show formulas, you just have to show values. So hide this formulas. Again formulas tab and show formulas. So now formulas are not visible and only values are visible and again you have to take printout of this. Row and column headings are not displayed, contents of all cells are fully visible. So Control P and in this row and column heading should not be visible. For that page setup, sheet tab, remove this row and column headings. Okay. So now row and column headings are not visible, directly data is visible, content is clearly visible. This will be your printout 3 and again name, center number, candidate number should be visible. Thank you.